Happy Sunday. My name's Crystal. This is Tranquil AF, where we combine the intuitive wisdom of the tarot to read the energies of the day, but also Reiki to clear it out. Anything that's stuck, I have sent Reiki. I've pulled some pre-shuffled chakra oracle cards, and we want to clear the energy as well. For yesterday's reading, it was all about divine masculine and the lower chakras. Today, it's more about the divine feminine and the upper chakras. So I have sent Reiki to all of your chakras to clear out anything that's not serving your highest good, highest healing, and highest timeline. In order to accept, just nod and say, I accept. And if not, just say no. Our intention guides this process, and your free will is always respected. So the first card I pulled is number 7. This is our crown chakra. The frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. The second card is number 21, divine feminine. Love this. The frequency of the divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. I feel like this is really what we're going through collectively. Like what gifts do I have to add to the collective? And 7 and 3 is a 10, so we're starting a new cycle. You got another 7, 25. So you may be seeing 77. This is emergence. And I love this because we start with the crown, purple. Then we go to divine feminine, the pinks and the orange and the yellow. And then we come to emergence. It's the combining of the two. You can't make it up. And 7 is the number of the seeker. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. I really, in my heart of hearts, know that this is what we're turning into. We're coming into this time what feels good? What brings my heart joy? And when I can figure that out, then that's where my gifts lie, is where my joy lies. And when I find whatever it is that lights me up, then I can share that with the rest of the world, because we all, and I'm getting spirituals down my left for this, we all have gifts, and we have been led to believe that we all need to fit in this box, and we all need to think and do things the same way. And, if you don't fit inside of the box, then there's something wrong with you. And that, my friends, is horseshit. That's not it at all. It's our differences that make us beautiful. And we need all of those differences to come together to start this new thing. Because what we've been doing, the divine masculine, what's shifting out, right? That was yesterday's reading. We're shifting into divine feminine. What do we want? What feels good? It's time for us to lead with empathy and compassion. It's not me versus you. It's we. How can we help each other? And I feel like collectively, I've been doing so many readings. Whoa! And maybe that's a sign. When the cards flip out like that, maybe things have felt scattered and all over the place. Because we are doing something different, something new, something we haven't done before. So the first card you got is 7 of Cups. So here we go, 777. Could be synchronicities. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The challenge is the Hanged Man, which is a 3, so 33. Okay, recent past spirit. Thank you. Wow. There's a lot of cards. The King of Swords. So you have learned how to quiet your mind, quiet your thoughts, maybe by taking the time out, the Hanged Man. And you're stepping into King of Pentacles, which he was the final outcome yesterday. Whoa! Wow. And I love this. This was recent past, and now it's what your higher self wants you to know from yesterday's reading, Eight of Pentacles. So it is, the progression is moving along. And right now, how you got here could have been, and it is a 2-year cycle, honestly. The solar eclipse yesterday was the end of the 2-year eclipse cycle in Aries. So closing out major cycles and beginning new, but you're dancing in between two worlds right now. Current attitude, please. Oh, okay. Temperance. Angel Michael on the case, helping you to balance. Wow. This was yesterday's too. Outside influences, 7 of Wands. I don't know what's happening. Goals and aspirations, 3 of Swords, healing your heart. I feel like maybe that's what you're doing right now. And 7 and 3 again. So 3, 3, 3, 7, 7, 7, 7. Which 7 times 4 is it 28? Right. And that's a 10. So beginning a new cycle, and then final outcome, justice. So right now I would be paying attention to your dreams. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What's trying to come through? Maybe dream journal, working with the moon cycles, having your chakras balanced and aligned. You could have new intuitive gifts coming on. Could be an empath or a light worker. And spirit is trying to connect with you. The Hanged Man, he's 12, which reduces to a 3. I feel the challenge is taking a time out, seeing things from a different perspective. He has hung himself there from the tree of wisdom and knowledge. He wants to be enlightened, and he has been, right? He's seeing things differently. And this can also talk about, I mean, he's covering his third eye. Maybe getting really quiet so you can hear the messages that are trying to come through. Recent past, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, the King of Swords. He's, again, king of his thoughts, discernment, justice. He is balanced. He's the king of his mind. The thoughts are not running the show. He has slayed his thoughts, and now they're guiding him. And the Divine Masculine, it's funny because yesterday we pulled Divine Masculine cards, but most of the spread was Divine Feminine. And today we pull Divine Feminine, and a lot of these cards are Divine Masculine. You have more of a balance, 1, 2, 3. And then you have the 3 feminine. So I feel like you are balancing within yourself. What your higher self wants you to know, we are getting to the end of the cycle. You have learned something, you have done something, you have grown a business. Maybe this could be coming to the end of, maybe you're about to graduate from school. Maybe this is the end of a career. And there are lots of resources. You are an expert in something of the 3D. This could be education, like I said, it could be career. It could be relationships that you've nurtured, you know, and they're reciprocal now. But whatever it is, I feel like you have a new idea, and you're going to take whatever you already know and transmute it into something else. Because how you got here is the 2 of Pentacles. And this is my in-between two worlds. One day, you're kind of feeling low energy. The next day, energized. This could be balancing work and school, you know, work and home, whatever, children. But she's dancing in between two worlds. The shift is happening. And like I said, this is a 2-year cycle coming to an end. Eclipse cycle. Near future, King of Pentacles. So I am taking action in the 3D realm, in the world, to create something new based off of truth and clarity. I have received the intuitive hit in my dreams, possibly in meditation. And now I'm taking action on it. Now he is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. He's really good at taking the day-to-day steps to build the big goal. So I feel like maybe that's what you're doing now. It's like chop wood, carry water. What do I need to do? What are the bite-sized manageable steps I need to do in order to manifest this new beginning in my life? And right now, what it's saying is, this is your current attitude. Archangel Michael is talking about balance, right? Between earth and land, between fire and air, pouring fire and water, right? The balance. And it's 14, so it's a 5, and this is all about change. And 7 and 5 is 12, which is another 3. Outside influences, you got this yesterday. Maybe this is the divine masculine. Maybe you have many choices and you're trying to fight them all off. Maybe it's many offers, career or business. Could be. Could be your thoughts. It's like trying to tame them. Could be other people's opinions. And it's like, back off. I know what I'm going to do. Goals and aspirations, and I'm going to clarify this because I don't love it. The 3 of Swords. But for me, this feels like you're healing your heart. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. It has been a difficult cycle, and it's coming to an end. Because Archangel, who is this? Justice, Gabriel, is trying to bring in truth and clarity, judgment. This is a crossroads. This, again, Hecate, she shows up as 3s. She shows up as torches. And clarity, insight, messages. This is an 11. So it's a 2. So you could also be seeing 22. And 2 and 3 is 5. So 55. Could be something else. And that's the number of change. Bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming. You're learning about your new gifts that are coming online. Aries, Leo, Sag. You're doing an inventory. What's worked? What hasn't? And you're stepping into a project that's never going to end. Something that you're going to work on for the rest of your life. This could be healing family lines. This could be past life. This could be you have just worked on a project so long that you have enough to go around and share. You could be a mentor or a teacher. And what I want to clarify now is the 3 of Swords. Please tell me about the 3 of Swords. How can we heal our heart? So the Page of Cups, this is tapping into your intuition, your dreams. This is very heart-centered. It's really tell the universe what you want. I feel that right now, working with burning bowls, working with the element of fire is important. It's like, get clear on what you want and how you want to proceed. Take failure and money out of the equation and really let your heart go. Work with moon cycles, work with the water, and work with fire, and write down maybe your intention on one paper. This is what I want to release. We're still in the eclipse energy. So one piece of paper, I'm letting go of all these things, thought patterns, beliefs, people, places, things. Throw it in a burning bowl. And then on another piece of paper, everything I want to gain in this next cycle. And then at the bottom, this or something better. And throw that in the burning bowl. And now you've set your intentions. But it's really about healing the heart is what it feels like to me. And it's like learning what it is that is going to heal your heart. For me, it was Reiki. There's lots of things since acupuncture, going out in nature, hot springs, things like that. Bottom of the deck. The Chariot, this is Cancer, maybe by Cancer time, and Page of Cups is Cancer too. It's like bringing the duality together, because the world is not black and white, it's gray. But this is victory. It could be over your thoughts, over your emotions, because you've been trapped in your head. The thoughts have been running the show. Maybe about the hurt. And I feel like it's not about what happened, the story. Drop the story. It's about who is showing up to support me in the healing. What does that look like? And for me, this is all divine feminine. And look, Queen of Pentacles. So we're balancing the masculine and the feminine. And maybe with the Three of Swords, it's like healing the heart. That's the feminine energy. Healing this, the betrayal. Going within and quieting your thoughts. And this is Libra, Two of Swords. It's like close your eyes to see, meditate, and then your thoughts guide you. And your final outcome is justice. So I'm going to say, yeah, it's time to go within, because this is what you're stepping into. Emperor status, and this is Aries, right? This is the time we're coming into right now. He is the master of all four elements. He's divine masculine. He's the doing. And he has all the things at his disposal to create something new from these difficult lessons. And I really do feel by Leo time, you're going to be stepping into the sun. And this is what this card is talking about, your childlike wonder. It's time to step into that and let go of the things that are holding you back, the attachments. It could be to a person, right? We see Pan in the background. This could be habits, thought patterns, beliefs. It's an attachment. We need to let that go, because the universe is trying to deliver, Three of Wands, wish granted, what you've asked for. But right now it's time to focus on your self-care, meditation, putting the thoughts down, and new financial or, 3D experiences will shift in. And if you don't do that, the universe is sending you signs. And it's like, if you don't take action, there's going to be a tower. But if you do, you're going to be finding soul tribe to help you build, closing out major cycles, and turning into the Hierophant. And I love this because he's usually the Pope, but this is like everybody's welcome. All the religions, right? One God, many faces. And maybe that's what you're to teach to the world, that we're not so different. But whatever it is that you need to let go of, I would do that, because, the universe sends us hints like this needs to go. And if the more we don't listen to it, that's when the tower shows up. The tower happens for us, not to us, even though it feels like it happens to us. So let's learn the lessons from our intuition and not let it get to the place where it's going to blow up. And let me pull one. I'm going to pull one messages from your animal spirit guides. And then we'll close out the reading. If you have stayed until the end, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you can like and subscribe, leave comments, it would help my channel out tremendously, and I'm so super grateful for that. Anything you need to know about me is in the description box below. I have a game if you're in the Colorado Springs area that will get you in touch with your intuition. It's community-based, and as a byproduct, you'll learn how to read tarot for yourself. So if that's something that interests you, there's a meetup link as well. Okay, Spirit. Give me one card for the collective. What do they need to know today? Highest good. Highest healing. And highest timeline. Thank you. The meerkat. Get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. Oh, and there's confirmation. Thank you. Let's see. The meerkat. The people in your life would love to offer their support to you. Your only job is to receive it and indeed, sometimes even ask for it. Those whom you feel closest to and trust the most are the individuals you can rely on to be there for you, especially when you really need it. People who are dealing with dire illness and have the support of friends and family members usually fare the best. However, you certainly don't need to experience such a extreme situation to take advantage of the love and the care that others have to offer. Write down a list of the names of the people you trust the most and then go back through it and identify 3 traits in each of these individuals that make you trust them. When you're finished, you'll not only have a good idea of the qualities in those you rely on, but also a clear notion of the characteristics that make a person trustworthy in your eyes. Sure, you've been burned or disappointed at one time or another when you've trusted someone and you were let down or betrayed. Everyone has experienced this. So now you may be afraid that if you let others in and count on them for support, something similar will happen. Those memories, consciously or subconsciously, will not only filter out any chance of being disappointed or hurt, but will also serve to keep others who are trustworthy at a distance. Look under the filter and listen to your gut, what your gut instinct tells you about a particular individual. How do they match up with the list of characteristics that you find trustworthy? Take a chance and let yourself receive love and support. Associations, family, community, group support, vigilance, observation, intelligence, energy conservation, communication, resilience, protectiveness, grooming, and playfulness. I feel like that is the message. So if we're givers, and most divine feminine, we are giving, we don't know how to receive, and that's only half of the circle, right? We have to learn how to allow others to let us lean on them as well. And so maybe that is the message. I feel like that kind of sums this up beautifully. It's like it is time to take action, but we're going to receive help from others. We're going to allow others the ability to show up for us. So I hope something I said resonated, and I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Take care.